everybody, this is Yeli from Lisaurville Stickers, and today I am going to be talking about something that I don't like typically talk because I never know if you're interested in shop stuff, but yeah, I'm just gonna put this video out there, see how that goes. So it's a little bit about my 2023 summary, if you will, and good things and the things that didn't go so great. So what I'll say is that I do think it was a good year. It was kind of the same as 2022. So not much in terms of growth, but we also had a lot going on, and it was like the first full year in our new house. I had a longer commute taking my daughter to school, so I can also definitely see how having 2-3 hours less per day to dedicate to my shop fully impacted the business. So anyway, I did have 531 orders, for which I'm super grateful, because I know that equates to, I didn't kind of write down how many items had been sold up until January 1st. Etsy has no way of tracking that, but I do know that I must have sold at least 3,000 items during that year, because I don't recall having had that many items sold. So anyway, in any case, I did reach the 9,000 items sold last year. So that's a nice milestone. And right now we're at 9,500. So yes, I'm looking forward to reaching the 10,000. So thank you guys for your support. I keep on looking down because I have a list. Otherwise, like my mind, I'll just completely forget. And so sorry about that, guys. So anyway, we offered all the A5 and 7x9 Erin Condren kits. Erin Condren planner. We offered sticker kits for all the A5 and 7x9 Erin Condren planners. And I was kind of switching in between planners. So some of my videos were 7x9 hourly. Some of my videos were A5 daily duo. Other of my videos were Hobonichi Cousin, because I wasn't 100% sure yet which planner was going to be the one that was going to work the best for me. And for this year, I decided that I'm going to stick with the Hobonichi Cousin planner. Yeah, so I don't know. Will Erin Condren come up with a new type of planner that maybe I'll jump into? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens from here to launch day, right? We offered kits for all those planners, and we added Hobonichi Cousin kits, and we also added plum paper. I do want to say that the best sellers overall, and I can't, so Etsy doesn't really help that much with that, because the way they catalog sales, you can't really see a feature that says best sellers, but daily duo kits, I would say, definitely are the best sellers of all. So I think that's people's favorite planners, at least people that purchase from our shop. And I would say that Hobonichi Cousin and journaling kits are also right up there. Especially because I did not start doing these until, I don't know, maybe mid-year last year. So the fact that they've sold well is encouraging, right? I would say that the worst for me, plum paper. I think plum paper, like I don't have that planner. I don't participate in that niche, and maybe the word hasn't quite gotten out there, but I'm okay with that, and I'll tell you why in a bit. And then horizontal layouts, I feel that those are also maybe not worth the time investment that I do in the shop for them, because very few of them sell. And I do have to kind of look at that overall with numbers. I haven't had the chance to go over that yet, but for plum paper, I definitely know for sure that it's the worst seller. And then I would say that the third worst is the compact vertical. I think a lot of people loved it, liked it when it started, but I don't think that many people like to use kits with the compact vertical. And I've made a lot of changes to the design in hopes of, you know, kind of appealing to different things that I myself wanted when I was using that planner. But yeah, I don't see those selling all that much. So this brings me to the next topic, right? So I've decided to retire some formats because it's just not worth the time. By the time I finish a format, so just take into account, right, that I need to design the format, and even if the pre-format is kind of designed, I do still have to incorporate the new patterns or new colors into that format, and that takes time. And then I have to migrate these to Adobe Illustrator because I haven't yet, you know, switched fully to designing in Adobe. So I design in Silhouette, then I migrate to Adobe. Then I have to create the images, right? Like the JPEGs, so that I can go into Canva, create my listing images, and then I have to create the listings. So once all that is done, it's a whole lot of hours. And the amount of them that are selling, I don't think they're even paying for like $2 per hour. So that's definitely not what I want to do, right? I want to be able to use that time for products that you guys will love. And so yeah, plum paper is definitely a type that I'm gonna discontinue. So what I'm gonna do, whatever I have printed that is already printed and cut, is gonna go into the clearance section. And for those of you that like to play around with different formats in your planner, this might be a good way for you to kind of see if you can use those kits in any of your planners, because the ones that I have made are going to go on clearance, and once those are sold, they're going to be sold, and that's it. The other thing is that once the listings expire on Etsy, I'm not going to be renewing them even if they are not sold out. So what I'll end up doing is maybe some grab bags or something like that. There's not that much variety for me to be in love with the idea of grab bags, but if it comes to that, that is what's going to have to happen. So just kind of letting you guys know where I'm going with this. And then once I do my numbers with horizontal, I might make a decision of just discontinuing working with them, because I'm not seeing, I need to see, like, with the hours that I do have to invest. So the advantage that horizontal has is that it's not a specific kit, and it doesn't have too many pages, and it's not too involved, right? So I'm sorry, for the horizontal, you guys use the same A5 monthly views, the same A5 dashboards that the Daily Duo uses, right? So it's like those are going to be designed already. So that's an advantage for the A5 horizontal. Same thing for the 7x9 horizontal. So vertical and hourly also use that format, and the 7x9 Daily Duo as well. However, like there's just like one page that's specific to that kit. So that is why I keep them around still. But I bet you that I'm not even getting $5 per hour for just the design work. Not, you know, like the printing and the cutting. I kind of like that part. You know, whatever I need to do and make the money from the hours I put into printing and cutting, I know that is working, and I'm not getting paid a ton of money, guys. Like, I'm still a very small shop, right? uh, so sometimes my bottom line might not even get to minimum wage when it comes to everything that's involved in the shop. But we're growing, and my hope is that that's going to grow as well. However, yeah, so those kits that just really make this more complicated do need to go. And plum paper was one, because it was just a completely different format, different monthlies, different weeklies, different dailies. So something that no other planners were sharing, like for example, you know, all the Erin Condren A5 planners share the same monthly, 7x9 as well. So the horizontal are going to be there still for a while, but I don't know, maybe I'll have to discontinue them as well. I have no idea. So that's something that I'm still, you know, waiting a little bit on. So let's talk also about like seasonal things. I'm gonna still continue doing seasonal kits. So each month I'll include at least one kit per season, and you can see that in the March kits, there's one St. Patrick's kit and there's one Easter kit. I don't think that all the kits will revolve around the month. I did do like a couple of Valentine kits, and then the watercolor hearts and the other kit that I did for February. They're not necessarily Valentine's. I do feel that the other two were more like Valentine centered, but I think I'm just going to be doing one kit per holiday, and then the rest of the kits, they might have colors that kind of match, but it's not going to be so centered in the holidays, right? Then the other seasonal item that is going to come with a lot of changes is the advent calendar. I was trying to make the advent in a way that it was going to make sense for you, but also for me. And what I have realized is that there's a perception thing that can only be changed by me including more envelopes. So with my advents, you get like a lot of stickers. It's not a little bit, and you know, but I don't add a lot of mini pages, right? Like most of my pages are full-size pages, and I know that other shops just add a lot of mini pages, and they have more envelopes, and in the end we might be sending out the same amount of stickers, but the perception is that my kits are just 12 days and not enough stickers for what they're worth. And I've been talking about this to some of you guys, and I love your feedback. I really appreciate it because it helps me kind of figure things out. So so I need to figure out how that's gonna go, and once I kind of have that mapped out and priced out to see, because like double the envelopes is also going to add to the work I have to put into it, I'll make a decision if the advent is going to continue or not. So yeah, advents are something that are also, I do have some advents that are already made and printed. Those are also going to go in the clearance bin. And I'm just not sure if they're going to come back or not. I'm not 100% sure. The one thing I do know that I'll make is an advent for the mini deco kits, because I think that's going to be something that's going to be very popular. I think you guys are going to be in love with that, and that is something that I can totally work on throughout the next months, and then you'll know that that's the format that you're going to get, and you're going to just be surprised about the color options and the little images that are going to be included. Okay, so and to that point, I was also thinking, and I need your input for this, so please let me know and tell me if you guys think that you would love to see a subscription, a monthly subscription for deco kits. they're becoming more popular. I know that when you put an item out, it takes a while for it to, you know, kick in, and for people to try them out and see if they like them. And I've seen people that have bought them buying them again, and I'm seeing a lot of new people that are coming in that are purchasing them as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to include them more in my planning as well, so you guys can see how I'm working with them. And maybe later down the road I'll make that decision, but that's something that's kind of in my mind, right? The other thing that I would love to do, but this does not depend on me, so I'm not sure if this is going to happen, is to create a little bit more kits with our mascot, and have little more things that are geared towards our mascot, right? Like getting washi tape, possibly some vinyl stickers, some car coasters for you know, things like that that include our character. But I need Elisa's help in drawing, and I know she's really maxed out. Her school is really heavy, intense in the prep that they do for them and the homework and all that. So I don't want to overwhelm her either. But yeah, but you know, I'm hoping that that might change. And she's also doing competitive gymnastics, so her summers are kind of busy with that as well. So I don't know, this does not depend on me, but I would really love to be able to do that. So hopefully that's something that she and I will be able to kind of talk over and make work. And yeah, and let me know also if that is something that you guys would like to see, because if you write in the comments that is something that you're interested in, that also might encourage her to do it a little more, right? Then another thing is that I was joining like sale groups, and I might still do that, but I haven't seen much benefit from joining other sale groups, so I don't know if that's a good fit for me. But the one thing I do know that I'm going to do, and I do know that you guys love, is swap more with groups. So I became a member of a group for swaps. This means that other shops and myself, we send each other freebies, right? Like the freebies that you get. Like, for example, right now, these are the freebies that you guys get when you place an order from my shop. So we kind of swap freebies like these, and I don't know, maybe I swap. I haven't like done the first swap yet, but I don't know, swapping with 5 to 10 shops, and being able to include those in my orders. So just to add a little bit more fun to the freebies that you guys are going to be getting from me. So yeah, I'm also looking forward to that. And the other thing that I'm starting to do this year is that you'll get 2 freebies. You will get one kind of freebie that has, I don't know, it'll vary, but it'll be at least in color, and then one black and white, because I know that a lot of people that come to my shop are functional planners. So you can have a little bit of maybe deco or fun items in color, but then also some black and white items for you to incorporate in any of your functional planning spreads, right? And the one thing that I announced, but I want to keep on letting you guys know that I'm doing this, is a change in my channel. So my YouTube channel, I'm going to be featuring a shop a month, right? So I haven't been able to kind of stick to a specific day for publishing videos. I'm sorry, I went to a different thing, and then I'll come back to shop a month. But I am being pretty consistent at uploading at least 1 video per week, and I'm trying to even do a couple per week, but they're not both necessarily going to be geared towards planning. So I think there will be a planning video each week, sometimes 2, but some of the videos might be me talking to you guys. I do want to film more day in the life. I know that that's something you guys like and you want to see more of. It just takes so much editing time. And yeah, there's kind of some changes that we're making after summer, so maybe I'll have more time then, but the first half of the year, I'm going to try to incorporate more days in the life. Not 100% sure if I'll be able to do it. But what I will for sure be able to do is kind of jump in every now and then with certain videos like these, right? Where I'm kind of telling you the lessons learned, like a summary of 2023 and what's going to happen going forward in 2024. So maybe there'll also be a video of what are my favorite tools and things that I consider necessary for planning for those of you that are starting your planning journey. So I have like some ideas of that. So if there's anything specific that you want me to touch on in these videos, please leave me a comment down below, because I'll be happy to do that. And back to a shop a month. So a shop a month is I have stickers from other shops, and each month this year I will feature their spreads in a plan with me. So for January I did the Right Place Plans, which is Chijen's shop on Etsy, and you can go and look for that video. And it was last week's, I think, so last or week before to last of January, and you can go check that video. And this month I'm going to be working with Wilson Wild Stickers, and their kit is going to be the Valentine's Day kit. So I'll be using some of the Valentine's Day kits in my shop for February, but the week of Valentine's Day you'll see me using her kit. It's a beautiful, lovely, I love her kit. So and that's what I'm going to be doing. So she also sent me some swaps. So any orders that come in starting February 5th and onwards are going to include her freebies, and I have a limited amount of them. So once I'm done, but I'll add my freebies and I'll add her freebies so that you know, right, what you're going to be getting. So this is the cute kit that I'm going to be planning with for Valentine's. And then this is the freebie that she sent, and I think it's a super cute freebie. I love her stickers, and I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy getting that extra little freebie along with the other two that I already showed you. Yeah, so I would love to know, what do you guys want to see more of in my channel? Because sometimes I don't know you know what to put out there, and it's always nice to have some input from you guys. I will also every now and then make a video that's a little bit more personal, a little bit more about me, so that you guys can learn a little bit more about Elisa and myself. And yeah, so I think that's going to be it for this video. I really hope that if you are a sticker shop owner, my experience and sharing this video helps you. But also, if you're just one of my customers, and thank you so much, guys, I love you guys, you make this possible for us to be able to work doing something that we love. So sometimes as a customer, like, I know I love seeing the behind the scenes for some Etsy shops and that I like and that I purchase from. And maybe hearing me talk about this might be a little bit, you know, a little not as fun, I would say, but also informative and maybe curious for you guys to kind of know a little bit about what goes on behind the scene. I have a huge mess right now in my studio because I'm having issues with my knees, and I have not been able to pick up things that are left over from Lisa's birthday. And I just see a pile of bags and boxes. And then I've been purchasing some new things for these kind of new items that I kind of want to incorporate in the shop. So, you know, I've just been dealing with all that. So maybe I'll do a video unboxing some of those things. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys want to see from us. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.